So we're here for the title fight. We've got Muhammad Dawood Ashik here. He's no stranger to UKMMA. Your third time on UKMMA. What brings you back each and every time?
What can I say? I can't get enough of it. You know, it's I never had the opportunity when I was younger, so it's come a bit later on in my life. But I'm just trying to make the most of it as I can. You know, like I'm 41 years old, so I don't know how long I'm gonna carry on. So I'm just gonna try to keep it as long as I can.
Muhammad Dawood
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. We're here at the National Indoor Arena for UKMMA Training Day, Saturday 21st of June 2014.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Adam Kiani, how you doing, my
Right,
brother?
again?
We're back again this year, bro.
They
mashallah.
weren't getting rid of that quickly, were they?
Alhamdulillah. Do you want to tell us a little about the training day today?
Yeah, the whole idea of today's training day, getting the guys together. We've got two coaches, one covering the standing, one covering the groundwork. We're going to piece it together. The whole idea and the concept is to give the guys an opportunity to see what training for MMA, in specifically our rules of MMA, UKMMA, what it entails.
Yeah, I think that's the important part, because most of these guys train. The objective is today to try and get them to understand what UKMMA is
absolutely,
about.
Absolutely, 100%.
How many people are we expecting?
We're expecting about between 45 and 50 people. A lot of the guys are here already, as you can see. But this is going to then lead us on to the precursor of the event selection. So if you just talk the guys through the event selection.
I mean, we're in June now, so we've got Ramadan coming up. Obviously the guys are going to be breaking for Ramadan. What we're hoping to do is straight after Ramadan have a trial day, as we did last year. So this trial will be for UKMMA free, so people will be able to come along, trial for the fight. I mean, we've got a pool of fighters already. We've got lots of interest. I mean, you know yourself, the amount of interest that we've had.
Okay, so make sure any time that you do any drills for the next half an hour, 45 minutes for boxing handbook, stay in your guard, hands nice and high, and make sure you're moving correctly like fighters. Start thinking like fighters now as well. Okay, change. Same partner, change over, switch attack and defense.
It's so important for upcoming fighters or fighters who feel they can take part in the show to come to these training days, because it allows them, one, to get a feel of what they're going to be feeling inside the octagon or the cage. And beyond that, it's a good chance for them to display their levels of fitness, to see what they need to improve on, and to see where they can take their game to the next level. My expectations for UKMMA 3 are to be better than the first two, because as we saw, they constantly grow, they get better, and it's becoming more and more people involved in the actual UKMMA now. They're looking at it, they're seeing it within the community, and now everybody wants to take part in it. And when it first happened, no one knew what was going to happen. The first show was a sellout. The second show was a sellout. For sure, the third show will be a sellout. So let's wait and see what happens. As far as styles go, as you can see, the fighters need, or the competitors need, a wide range of styles. I don't believe one is better than the other. What I believe is one is more complete, and the complete art I'm talking about is jiu-jitsu. Not the sport of jiu-jitsu, but the jiu-jitsu that was originally made for the first UFC, second UFC, third UFC, as a complete martial art. Nowadays, it's no longer who is the best art, what's the best fighting style. It's more about who's the best athlete, who's the best prepared physically, mentally, who has an idea of all of the game. You know, to be a good mixed martial artist, you don't have to be good at any art. You just have to know about each art. You have to know some core fundamentals with all of the arts and put them together. thing about UKMMA is the 0 headshots. When I first heard about that, I thought to myself, well, how can this work? It's so unique in the sense they don't allow headshots, that it encourages so many, it appeals to such a wider audience, as in you could be anybody and come in and know that on Monday morning you're not going to have 2 black eyes, a broken nose, teeth that have been smashed in. It's a unique part of UKMMA. The guys faced a lot of criticism when they first did it, but now it stands hand in hand with a lot of the shows in the UK that have been running a lot longer than their show. With the brand the UKMMA have brought together and what they're actually doing, if you can see, they've brought together all the guys from the different gyms to come and train together on training days, to learn from each other. And this is very unique. This is one of the other unique things with UKMMA, that they're not saying, oh, we're not going to show you our techniques because we're superior, we want to win. They're actually encouraging people to come and cross-train. It's never been done before that opposing teams come and train together and then go back to their camps and then fight in a month or 2. So it's very unique. It's something that they offer which no one else offers. And I think it's definitely a way forward. It's definitely a way to go. There's a lot of bonds being made, a lot of connections being made where the guys can actually go visit each other's gym and not have the worry of, oh, if I go there, I'm going to be beaten up, because that's not the idea. The idea is to learn, train, and then be educated by each other in the martial arts.
All right, so we're mid-session right now. It's been absolutely fantastic. The turnout's been really good. As you can see, the guys are behind us. We've had 2 coaches, Imran from 313, Eddie Cohen from EKBJJ, putting the guys through their paces. What's been really nice is the different techniques and the technical ability of the fighters from different gyms and different areas that have come down today. It's a nice, good mix.
Here, you touch the floor, you come back up. So look, I can get down, I can come back up. I'm working from here. All I'm going to try and do is touch Adam's knee. Adam's going to try and touch my knee. If he touches my knee, if he catches it, I sprawl. If I touch him, he's going to sprawl. Very simple drill, yeah? Let's go with your partner.
Today we're here in Birmingham, and it's great to see UKMMA travelling out of London and coming to the second city. It's amazing to see how many people have turned out today. And not only that, but what I've always said about UKMMA is it's not just about fighting, it's not about competing, it's about the brotherhood and the bringing together of different communities and people from different sort of backgrounds all over the UK coming together. And I think the most important thing is all of this is done in a brilliant manner, and it's to raise great money for charity. I know that tens of thousands of pounds have been raised already for orphans around the world, and in such a unique way as well.
Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. Welcome to UKMMA 3. We're in a really fortunate position to be holding our 3rd show now, alhamdulillah. And just to touch base of the successes of show 1 and show 2, you're aware that the show is a non-profit, and everything we raise for the shows goes to charity. Alhamdulillah, we've raised approximately £18,000. And off the success of those 2 shows, alhamdulillah, the series has gone to air. We've got it onto TV. And that's a platform for everybody. It's a platform for the show, it's a platform for you guys as fighters, and it's an opportunity for us to use it as a fundraiser as well.
The fighters know it's a no headshots show, so there's no strikes to the head, there's no palms to the head, there's no anything that looks like a strike will be penalised for it. Apart from that, it's full UFC rules. Apart from obviously any strikes to the head, so on the ground, there's elbows to the body, knees to the body, etc. So we'll leave it at that. If anyone's got any specifics that they want to ask, they're more than welcome to do so. We can pick that up in the Q&A. But it's full UFC rules without any headshots. Next up, we've got it's a bit of a mad one. We've got Hussein. Mashallah is someone that I've known for many years. He used to live in the UK. He's originally from Germany. And he's been living in Egypt for the last maybe 7 or so years. Alhamdulillah. He trains regularly out there. And we offered him the fight. And he took the fight, which is, you know what? He's rocked up from Egypt on his own. You know what? There's not many people that I know that will do that. So just, for me, that on its own is a big deal. And alhamdulillah, he's taking a fight. And he's fighting Akif, who I know trains hard. They've had some banter on Facebook. There's a bit of stalking going on between these two. Some mind games going on. So it's interesting. Like spectators, I'm sitting back, me and Adam have been cracking out thinking, do you know what? This one's
a very good fight.
To be honest with you, I'm looking forward to this one. So just on that, Hussein, I mean, he's doing the professor look today. So he's just trying to raise his body off a little bit. How was your journey over?
It was nice. It's very cold here, and I'm excited and just want to get it over. Because my wife is very jealous, you know. I'm only talking about Akif right now.
And Akif, how's your training preparation gone?
Alhamdulillah, training's been going perfect almost now, if I say so. You know, I'm ready.
Well, what are your predictions for tomorrow?
It's going to be fireworks now. Seriously.
Akif's not messing around. He's not taking no prisoners. Okay, just that moves me on nicely to our next fight. On the right over there, I think he might be meditating. He's falling asleep. Had to keep him awake. Is Ayat. Ayat is a seasoned wrestler. He's fought on the show once before. He's 1-0. He's fought on a couple of other shows as well. Alhamdulillah, he comes from a very good pedigree of wrestling, and I know that recently he's been working a lot more on his stand-up and stuff as well. Over here we've got Bablu. How's your training been, bro?
Training's been going really well. I train obviously with Dola, he's from the same team.
Okay.
Train with UKMMA.
Okay. Do you know much about Ayat? Do you know much about Ayat? Have you done some research?
Yeah, I've seen him on telly the other day actually.
Right.
He's a really strong wrestler. So since the trials, I've been in a lot of wrestling and a lot of BJJ grappling, training really every other day really.
Okay.
Training as much as I can. So.
You've just come back from a training camp, yeah?
Well, I've been training no, I don't have a camp, just I've been back in my country, I've been doing wrestling down there.
Just let everyone know, so where are you from?
Yeah, Iran. So I'm from Iran, and I've been doing a stand-up, so improving my stand-up, my kicking, and obviously Iran is very good in wrestling as well. And
they're not, are they?
So always first, so up to third, and then I've been training there like with world champion, Olympic champion down there, the goal with my friend, and I've been training here with 313, and
Are we going to see more of a stand-up fight for you tomorrow, or are you going to keep it for the rest? What's the strategy?
I don't want to say that, I know what I'm going to do.
Now that brings us on nicely to our title fight. Alhamdulillah.
Dawood's actually fought, he's the only fighter that's fought on all 3 of our shows so far. Alhamdulillah, he's the original UKMMA veteran.
he's got a tattoo as well.
Right, so
I won't tell you whether.
So, what does this mean for you though?
Well, alhamdulillah, it's always been exciting to come on the show, alhamdulillah, you know. It's like I've said before, you know, we never had the opportunity to go to these events when we were younger, because obviously the parents wouldn't allow it due to, you know, because our family was always from a religious background, and, you know, in the community, because they were respected, would never allow me to go, you know, stand next to a nude girl, or, you know, or have another MMA show at home, you know, if I had. But yeah, alhamdulillah, so it means, you know, a lot to me that I can, you know, enter, you know, the opportunities come a little bit late, but alhamdulillah, you know, I'm ready, you know.
Just
ready.
let the guys watching know, how old are you?
I'm 41.
Mashallah.
Young 41.
So Naman, just on that, Naman, I mean, that's an interesting point that I was making. I mean, you've obviously fought on shows, you've got some fight experience, so now making that transition from that kind of show with full contact, etc., coming over to UKMMA, how's that been for you?
It's something that I wanted to do anyway. I mean, when I get in the cage, I headhunt, you know, so I look for the head and just go for it. So it's getting out of my comfort zone, and I think I'm going to enjoy it. It's a different way that I'm going to put on striking, different way I'm going to wrestle. Obviously, because it's limited, and that's the way I like it.
I've got a question for Brother Mohammed there. Obviously, like I said, this is your third time you're fighting on the show. Has your focus and the way you've trained changed slightly because it's a title fight? I mean, I know all fighters say, no, it's a fight and I'm going to go in and fight, but surely there must be a little bit more added to it that, it's a title fight on the line. And also the same question for the brother there as well. So.
I guess there's probably that little bit more pressure, like a title fight. But fight is fight at the end of the day.
Oh, you said exactly what I said to say.
But like it or not, there is always added pressure with the title fight, because when there's title fight, you're gonna get a lot more people, a lot more, you can drag in a lot more, people to come in. Even people that didn't want to watch the fight, you can just kind of bribe them. Look, man, it's a title fight. Come on, watch me. You know what I mean? Come on, give me that sport. So you can kind of sell it to them like that. So more people, I guess it's a little bit more added pressure. But
when I get in the cage, I'm more comfortable. That's what I enjoy doing. That's what I do through the year. So when I get in there, I'm more comfortable. Sitting here and answering questions is a bit more nerve-wracking, if you know.
Hello, everybody out there in England. We're here again at UKMMA. We are proud to be back for our third event. Here at UKMMA, we are the forerunners of charitable giving in terms of sporting achievement. We are here, all as one, understanding the need to come together to support those who may not find the support themselves.
Imran Isa and Adam Kiani approached me a couple of years ago and discussed UKMMA. At that time, we saw the exciting, the potential of this event, and alhamdulillah, they invited us to come on board to be the beneficiaries of this wonderful initiative. And by the grace of Allah, we've raised over £17,000 from the first two events alone for the charity to support our work across the world. It's an honor to be a part of this great event. I mean, there's so much good that's coming out of this event. Dawah, getting young people involved, getting them engaged in something which is an active sport, which gives them confidence. And then obviously, raising awareness for our good cause. We're a charity that's focused on sponsoring and supporting orphans across the world. We currently support 9,000 orphans in 12 countries, and it's events like this that help to strengthen our work and to ensure that we are, increasing our work. There's around 160 million orphans across the world. So our work is, we've got our work cut out. And our vision is to ensure that every single one of those orphan children are brought up in a loving and caring environment. So we've got a long way to go. And it's only through the support of events like UKMMA, of the people that are fighting here, that have attended, because all of them have contributed through buying tickets, through selling the tickets, through donating. It's only through support of people like this that Orphans in Need is allowed to do its job. And we thank you all. Jazakallah khair.
But we'd like to present myself, Imran, on behalf of UKMMA.
Guys, that's £17,198.
Guys, this is what it's all about,
Here we go. Touch of gloves. And Muhaddin there with a very nice leg kick.
Muashah's trying to clinch up at the moment.
Oh, beautiful takedown there by Mukashah. And straight to the back, straight to the rear naked choke.
Absolutely. Muaz is trying to prise his hands away from his neck.
This position here is, in this style of fighting, is said to be one of the most active submissions that you can find happening.
And there's no touch of gloves this time.
Yeah,
Straight
nice
into the
kick
action.
and body shot there by Muhaddin. Nice takedown there by Muashah. And you can see Muhaddin being a taller, more lengthier fighter has opted to use that.
Absolutely. And Muaz is taking some shots to the body at the moment. He's trying to push him off, but he's knocked into that position.
Yeah, what he should be trying to do here is pulling him closer to stop the damage being done.
And we have a decision. It's a unanimous decision. All three judges awarded it to the blue corner, Moyuddin Abubakar.
Here we go.
That's a touch of
Both
gloves
fighters
there.
touch gloves. Range-finding kick there by Akib. Oh, heavy kick.
That's been caught. That's been a slam down to the ground. Mustafa Rahani on top at the moment.
Huge slam. And Akib looking very tentative now. He's waiting for his shot, you can see.
And Mustafa's a very relaxed fighter.
He is. It's the third kick that's landed with no answer from Akib. And Akib's corner screaming forward. And again, a good kick to the body there. And Mustafa coming back with some heavy knees there. And Akib answering with a knee. We've got a fight on our hands.
We have got an amazing fight on our hands.
Oh, very nice takedown by Akib, but again landing in that back position. Oh, and Akib in danger now from that armbar. Mustafa really going after that armbar. Akib now, nice defense, locked his legs around the neck, but what this does, if Akib pushes too hard, you can see the arm get extended. He's assisted him, and now the ref stopping the fight. The ref saw the fight, Akib's arm was in danger. So we have Arif Qassam, 30 years old, 68 kilos, 5 foot 10 inches tall, with a record of 0-1-0. He says he's the type of grappler as a fighter. Now I've seen this guy before, and he is a proficient grappler. And he's fighting out of Al Kawai gym. This is going to be an unbelievable fight. As always.
As always, absolutely. The first two fights were absolutely cracking. Let's see if we can keep this going.
Both fighters very strong. Sami appears to be very strong in that position. They're jostling for position. Arif now looking for that. Both fighters exchanging knees. And Arif now with a guillotine, a standing guillotine. Arif must pull that hand down. He must take his right arm and stop punching, but hold on to it. Oh, big slam.
Beautiful.
And the crowd erupts to that. And Sami now rushing in again and getting the takedown. Lovely takedown.
That was a big slam there, Eddie.
Oh, and now Arif going for the armbar, and Sami's picking him up and slams him out. Amazing.
Phenomenal
I've never
power.
seen that. Someone picked him up and spin him around like that.
He took him for a ride, Eddie.
And now the crowd are chanting for Sami.
And he drags him into the center of the ring.
Sami really showing his power by pulling Arif around the cage, not just pulling him up. He picked him up and did the Hulk smash on him.
All three judges favor unanimously for the red corner, Sami Karim.
And the crowd's going absolutely nuts. Sami won the fight by unanimous decision.
My name is Muhammad Harun Ashik. I'm 40 years old. I'm from Coventry, representing UKMMA unit. And my style of fighting, I'm a mixed martial artist. And to my opponent, I'm ready. I hope you are.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ahmed Khan. I'm 38. I train in Manor Park, London. School's ESKF. My style is Sancho Sanda. My mission to my opponent is, let's make this entertaining.
We want to introduce, firstly in the red corner, fighting from London with a fight record of 1 fight and 1 win, standing 5'3" and weighing 58 kilograms, Ahmed Khan!
That's a lot of support for Ahmed Khan from Coventry.
And his
from
opponent
ESKF,
coming with the
based
army
in London.
from Coventry, 40 years old, weighing 60 kilos and standing at 5'7", fighting out of MMA unit, Coventry, Harun Ashik!
That was the answer to my question. Is Coventry in the house? Both fighters with a lot of support. The refs now going over the final rules in the cage, and will be on the way very soon.
A nice touch of gloves there as they step back towards the end.
See, when your crowd spurs you on like this, it can do two things. It can make you fight like a demon, or it can actually make you get such nervous energy that you don't know what to do.
Yeah.
So here we go. Both fighters looking very tentative here.
Taking that very lightly.
And Haroon with a lovely leg kick.
What kick was that, Eddie? Because that was special.
Back kick.
That was a special kick there, Eddie.
Oh, and Haroon Ashik with a lovely takedown off of that front kick.
And Ahmed seemed to be working to keep him away from him.
You can hear the crowd shouting for Ashik. And Haroon now trying to pass the guard and get around. Some nice punches to the body. He's taking his time. Right now, Haroon making good use of the right forearm across the throat, which will disrupt his breathing of Mohamed Askar. Oh, and it explodes and they're back to their feet again.
That was Ahmed Khan there, back on his feet.
Sorry, my apologies. I was looking at the paper, reading the wrong name.
And Haroon takes him back to the ground again.
Huge slam.
That was amazing. We're right next to the cage at the moment, and the cage shook as he dropped him to the ground. And
again, knee sliding over again, straight into the mount.
And is he gonna attempt to buck his knees, buck his hips again to try and shake him off?
Yeah, as you just saw there. If I was his corner, I'll be telling him to take your time, come out, pick your punches and kicks, try and keep the fight standing.
Both fighters look ready again.
And here we go, and Haroon looking very, very confident as he comes out.
Ahmed's not afraid.
And again with that front sweep kick.
What did Ahmed do then that was wrong? Because he seemed to have done that second time now.
What Haroon's doing is catching him on the timing. Every time Ahmed steps forward, Haroon's trying to leg kick and catching him. With a little bit more experience, Haroon would know exactly what to do the next time, which is to pull that shin down, lock the leg over and make the triangle complete and really choke out his opponent Ahmed.
Ahmed also teaches martial arts. I'm sure his students are supporting him, both watching at home and those who are inside.
And we see the end of the round, and Ahmed really waited him out. You can see how dizzy he is. He really waited him out.
This is a deciding round. Let's make some noise!
There's going to be some hoarse voices at the end of this. The noise in this place is phenomenal.
I can also see in the crowd I can see Haroon Motta in the crowd shouting instructions as well. Haroon Motta, one of the great, if you like, humanitarians of our of UKMMA.
He is. He's done a lot of charity work, hasn't he?
Cancer. He does a lot of runs. You know, we're friends on Twitter, so I see a lot of what he's up to.
Yeah. And he's here representing MMA unit.
Definitely.
I think when Ahmed goes home, he'll be surprised that he's not carrying Haroon with him, because Haroon has been stuck to him like glue to this evening. Ahmed is on his back again. They're in the blue corner.
I can see you getting excited because I was 2-0 up earlier with my predictions, and you've made a slow comeback with, it's now 2-1, so there's this side in this fight.
It could be. Ahmed's still swinging.
Yep.
I'm sure the third round, he's 38. Third round, I would have expected him to have blown out by now, but he still seems to be finding the energy.
Explosion by Ahmed then.
Absolutely.
And I mean, Ahmed, Haroon is 40 years old, so 2 men in their later fighting years of their life.
Phenomenal. We've had 16-year-olds and we've had a 41-year-old, and in this fight we've got a 40 and a 38-year-old.
And the end of the third round. What do you make of it, Yusuf? You're smiling. Does that mean you think this is going to be 2-2 for both of us?
I genuinely think that Ahmed will walk away victorious because he competed.
We have a decision. All three judges in favor of the blue corner, Harun Ashik from Coventry. And put your hands together for his opponent, who fought a fantastic fight, Ahmed Khan. And the award for the winner is presented by Ghassan from Repair Force.
Tell us about UKMMA. What do you think of it?
UKMMA is really it's a revolutionary show. I mean, a lot of shows out there, they don't give you that bridge between amateur and interclub level shows. So UKMMA is that kind of bridge for people that want to go into amateur, for amateur, you know, high level grappling stuff, combined with striking as well.
What's going on? How's your training been?
Well, training's always good. I'm always training hard, probably five times a week, every single day.
Yeah.
And he actually beat a guy from Luton.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna get revenge for my mate. Badder. He beat Badder, so I need to get revenge for my friend.
He's a tall guy, obviously going to be quite rangy.
That's not a problem. I'm gonna bring it down to my level now, my height.
Yeah.
Bring it straight down, straight on the ground. It's gonna be a quick fight. Quick fight.
And you've taken this fight on very short notice. How many days were you told about this fight?
Told about the fight 5 days ago. I normally stay in good shape year round, so it was just a few things, getting my speed up a bit and making weight basically.
Tell us what you know about UKMMA.
UKMMA is awesome. UKMMA is awesome. It's in Luton, popular. It's very popular in Luton. Very popular in Luton. It's awesome. They're doing great. All for charity, orphans in need.
Yeah.
Awesome job they're doing.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah.
My name's Cameron Zaman, 21 years old. I'm from Birmingham, fighting at Fearless MMA. My style is mixed martial arts. And the message from opponent is hope you've been training well.
My name's Imran Zola Salam. I'm 24 years old. I more fight MMA in Luton. My style is grappling. We train to destroy. That's exactly what I'm going to do to my opponent tomorrow night.
As they touch gloves.
Cameron using some very good footwork there.
Zola's just walking his way around the ring, staying out of reach at the moment.
And Zola keeps looking down at the legs. He keeps looking down. That makes me think he's going to shoot. And there we go. There's the shot. Cameron there with some heavy knees now. That range distance of the hips between both of them when they're on the fence is what plays the part with the knees. But Zola looking very good. He's looking a little bit like a wrestler. See that?
Zola's gone in. Zolin's gone in, but he's had to recover and stand back up again. I think he tried to go for a leg.
Single leg takedown. Cameron's very tall. That's going to be a very difficult prospect. That's the best place to put Cameron is on that fence because he can get under him. He can sweep that leg away like he's attempting to now. And
very strong there from Imran Zola. And I noticed Imran was reaching down towards Cameron's left leg there earlier.
Oh, and an attempted shoulder throw there by Zola.
And back up on his feet again.
Zola appears to be a proficient wrestler by the looks of it. And Cameron doing a good job of pinning Zola up against the fence and using those long-rangey knees on him. Zola defending that takedown very well and turning it into a sweep from underneath. Now looking for the armbar from underneath.
And Zola has seems to have just splashed out there.
Zola's going to go for a rolling armbar now, which is when he ties him up, starts to roll on his side and straightens his arm. There we see it there. And now what Zola's going to look to do is cross the feet over the head, straighten the arm, or set up the triangle. If I was him, I would have continued with the armbar because of the length of Zola's arm. There you go. You see, Cameron's arm. Cameron out again. Zola now has to be very careful when he's in the closed guard because Cameron has such long limbs. You can set him up for triangles, body triangle, hold him in that position and frustrate his game.
And he appears to be such a confident fighter. He seemed to have let go earlier.
Very good round for Zola there.
Very good round. And obviously I'm very surprised that the fight has gone the way it has.
But this is a combination of boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai, judo, wrestling, jiu-jitsu.
Eddie, I'll tell you something. We've been treated tonight. We've had spectacular fights, and as we go into round 2.
Zola watching the range again, looking downstairs, which tells me he's looking for that shot again. And Cameron now looking for a side kick. By the looks of his stance and the way he's standing, he's looking for a side kick. There, just like we were talking about.
Zola, he said he's been watching MMA since the age of 20, and he felt it was the right thing for him, and he's done extremely well so far here tonight.
That was a bit of a wasted shot there by Zola. Very, very nice whizzer takedown by Zola.
He's a powerful fighter.
Definitely. I mean, he's short, stocky, compact, like a lot of these wrestlers are.
To
again,
give
now
their time
Cameron
up.
again using that footwork. He's on the outside. I reckon again we're going to see some long-range kicks from Cameron.
And it's interesting, you've mentioned that once or twice earlier, but watching Zola the way he's fighting, he's watching the complete body, isn't he?
Correct.
That was spectacular there from Cameron Zaman. But
The
Zola's,
second time he's done this.
and Zola's watching him clearly, so he's managed to work his way out of that.
Oh, big knee from Cameron. Yeah, very good exchange in that round.
Guys, it's the third and final round of this intriguing fight. We know Zola want to take it to the ground. Cameron want to keep his distance here. It's finely poised. Let's get it on!
Final round. Both fighters touch gloves. So like I was saying, Cameron has to stay away from him and use that long-rangey stuff. Zola's now pushing the face. He's trying to stalk his man and get him into the fence. Good move from Zola.
And
because on this outside, Cameron's very dangerous.
And to have all this support from his fans in the corner, that must do a lot for a fighter, mustn't it, Eddie?
Definitely.
It has been non-stop action here tonight, Eddie.
Yeah, Zola just drove forward with those three leg kicks off the same leg.
You can see the effort that they're putting in tonight. Eddie, would you recommend this to any children?
Yes, totally. This is definitely the sport of the future. It's definitely safe. My children train in this sport.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And clearly, you can see even though the fighters are getting hurt, there's no serious injury that has come from any of the fights that we've seen tonight.
Correct. We can now see Cameron setting up what looks like a triangle. Cameron has Zola in the closed guard, climbing his legs high, which is what he should be doing, and keeping his posture broken down.
And Cameron shoots in again. He's gone for a single leg.
I think the kick, the sting in Cameron's kick, made Zola shoot for that takedown. I don't think that was a shot to take down. I think that was just a shot of the sting of the kick.
And the fight comes to an end. It's been another spectacular fight, Eddie. Which
Another
way is
great
it going to
fight.
go?
And the judges' decisions are in today. We have a winner. All three of our judges have awarded it to the blue corner, Cameron Zaman.
Okay guys, to present the award here, we've got the CEO of Orphans in Need, Tafel Hussein. I'm going to ask him to present the red medal to the winner. Do that for me, please, Tafel. Mashallah, brother's getting very emotional, mashallah.
I'm just volunteering to help out because it's a good concept. It's for orphans in need, so it's a good cause, and it's quite good for entertainment-wise as well.
Yeah, my name's Akif Hussein, fighting out of Blackbeard MMA, representing West London. Come down here to put on a show for the brothers in support of a good cause, orphans in need. That's why we're here today. I ain't saying I'm gonna win. I ain't saying he's gonna lose. Yeah.
So we're here with Akif fighter from Slough. Akif, remind us, how old are you?
33 years old, man.
33. And your opponent has flown all the way from Egypt to fight you. Special fight. What's your message for him?
It's gonna make it worth his trip.
Mashallah, mashallah.
If it counts.
UKMMA is about UKMMA. You'd think it's about fighters from the United Kingdom, but we've got fighters travel all the way from Egypt to take part in UKMMA. Tell us a bit about yourself.
Alhamdulillah, I'm from Germany, 35 years old. My name is Hussein, and I lived in Egypt for a couple of years. I used to live here in Egypt, in England. Very nice place, have had good experience here, and I'm very excited about everything actually.
You've heard of UKMMA, you've been seeing it buzzing all around the UK circuit. What do you think of UKMMA?
I think it's an absolutely wonderful organisation. They, basically for myself, they took away all the obstacles that were in place that prevented me from competing. And then on top of that, we're doing it for such a noble cause that I couldn't say anything but yes when Khalid asked me.
And we had your opponent here just literally 5 minutes ago. Akif was here, said some respectful things about you, but also said that he's here to win. I'm sure you're not going to travel, 2,000-3,000 miles just to go back with a loss on your record. You're here to win, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to try my best. I mean, I have tons of respect for Akif. He trained at least as hard as I did, but I think I sacrificed a little bit more than him. So we see how it goes, and I hope afterwards we can just have chicken and chips and...
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Hussein Mike Wegner. I'm 35 years old. I'm from Germany. I'm fighting out of Fight House in Egypt. I'm a boxer. And when I came here to London, I promised my son here to make him a few presents. One of those presents is a victory in UKMMA 3.
My name's Akif Hussein, 33 years old, from West London, fighting out of Blackbeard MMA. My style is MMA freestyle. Hussein, I respect you for taking the fight, but once that cage door closes, it's nothing personal, strictly business.
And his opponent all the way from Egypt is Hussein Wegner.
Both fighters touch gloves.
There's the mutual respect there.
And Hussein there was slammed into the fence by Akif and taken down by him. Hussein now with a closed guard, and Akif working from that top position using the body punches. Akif with great head placement there, right under the chin. And Akif there starting to pass the guard. Hussein using the feet on the hips.
Some good punches there, some good kicks there.
And Hussein's back up on his feet. And Hussein with another big takedown right in front of us.
Big takedown, I'm excited,
and
the crowd is excited. He's pulling him down again, his referee's warning there not to bring elbows. Is that the 12 to 6
elbow,
position?
yeah, 12.
And there's a lot of noise here from the fans.
Yeah, both sets of fans behind these guys. Very good round.
There's good sportsmanship there. Akif helping Hussein up to his feet.
Who did you have for that round?
I'll have to give it to my man Akif Hussein tonight.
Definitely the first round, I agree, was Akif with the scoring with the takedowns and with the control.
Akif has been practicing Muay Thai from the age of 22. Both men look pumped for this fight again. As the second round goes.
Second round, both fighters circling up. And again, Akif pushing Hussein into the fence, looking for that takedown.
And Akif just continues to drive at his opponent.
That continual pressure. And Hussein doing a good job of getting back up to his feet. And Akif now with a huge slam.
That's a massive slam. That's the biggest slam that we've had the whole evening. Is Akif going to take full advantage of this now?
Akif has a good little strategy there. Every time he's pushed against the fence, he actually prefers to be down there. Akif now setting in that choke we've been talking about all night, the rear naked choke. But Hussein doing a good job to escape it, prevent it from happening.
Well, I asked Keith yesterday, what's the craziest thing you've done? He said entering UKMMA. It doesn't look so crazy now, Eddie.
Right, Keith now going for the guillotine.
The referee's watching.
And he gets the tap. Hussein Wenger gets tapped by the guillotine choke. But he did very well.
Phenomenal fight, Eddie. Absolutely phenomenal fight. A lot of love there between the fighters.
Yeah, great fight, great technical fight with Keith. Keep pressing the action, pushing him into the fence, wearing his man down.
What a fantastic fight. Referee stopped the fight with Hussein unable to continue after a guillotine choke. He did tap their heads then. What a fantastic fight. Both fighters, put your hands together first of all for the winner, Akif Hussein. And do not forget his opponent, Hussein Wenger.
Okay, guys, we've got to present the winners and the runners up awards. We've got Eddie Cohn and Fiaz Ahmed. Eddie from EKBJJ. We're going to have a word with him, so he's not going to go anywhere. We got Fiaz Ahmed.
I was training at 3 different places, the best of the best. I was training with Black Beard MMA in Slough, Coach Khalid. I was training with the Young Warriors at Thames Valley Wrestling Club, Brother Scott and Umar. I was training with London Shoot Fighters from day 1.
What does this mean to you winning?
What does it mean? It means so much to be winning in front of my baby brother. Inshallah, you're going to see him at UKMMA 4, ripping it up.
No, it was a very explosive fight.
Just like I taught him.
Very explosive fight. What was your strategy going in?
Guys, it's my 3rd time here, and I always say this, but I'll go to many, many events around the world, coach many fighters, but I never feel more at home than you guys make me here. And
Takbir! Takbir! Takbir!
And this is a great platform for everyone to come in and, you know, display their skill in a safe and positive manner. And not forgetting the cause that the guys, that we all support. I can't say any more than thanks to the guys for inviting me back. I feel at home. Most of the guys in the crowd, you know, we know each other now, so this is my house, and thanks to you guys for making me feel that way. Thank you.
My name is Ayal Lorestani, I'm 36, I'm from London. My style is wrestling, and my message to my opponent, I'm going to show you real takedown.
My name is Babli Chowdhury, I'm 32 years old, I'm from Luton, I train out of Moorfight MMA, my style is MMA. The message for my opponent is, I've been training really hard for this, I hope he brings his A game, and I want to see all he's got.
You did make weight loss, so.
Come close a little bit, show a bit of love.
Please welcome to the ring, Babli Chowdhury.
Babli Chowdhury, 32 years of age, 65.7 kg. Height, 5 foot 6 inches. This is his first fight, ladies and gentlemen. He's a submission fighter. He's fighting out of Moorfire Icon in Luton.
And let's welcome his opponent into the octagon. Fighting out of 313 Fitness Studio, Ayat Lorestani.
Ayat Lorestani, 36 years old, 66 kilos. His height is 5 foot and his record is 1-0-0. His type of fighter is he's a wrestler stroke MMA. Now I've actually trained with Ayat and I can tell you this, he has very proficient wrestling.
And there was this discussion yesterday at the press conference, and Babli told Ayat, I've been training with the best,
Firstly, from the red corner, fighting from More Fire Gym, for standing 5'6" and weighing 66 kilograms, Bablu Chowdhury. And his opponent, returning back here to UKMMA after making a successful debut, 36 years of age, weighing 66 kilograms, we have Ayat Larastani!
Both fighters come out, touch gloves, and straight away, Bilal Chowdhury with a spinning back kick.
I know. I think Ayat was expecting a touch of gloves there, but Bablu just doesn't want to mess about. He wants to get straight into it.
And Ayat now seems to be turning on the fire now, straight away.
And Bablu's been taken to the ground pretty soon after that. There's the obvious disadvantage that this is actually Bablu's first, MMA fight.
Ayat really going to town with those body shots.
Those have got to hurt.
Ayat raining them down, and because he's short and stocky, all of that power behind them. Both fighters looking for distance, and both of them are very similar heights. So it's that's what I would call the grey area right there, when both fighters can strike and both fighters can hit, because they're both very similar heights.
Brings an end to the first round. And that was an exciting first round, Eddie.
Yeah, very. Ayat's a very, like I said, very good wrestler. I've trained with Ayat, and I know his capabilities.
Both seem to be very evenly matched so far. Have you got anyone ahead, Eddie?
I'm not saying.
You know, these two fighters are fighting in the ring, but it seems like everybody else is tired. Let's get the hype up, guys. Come on, let's go.
Here we go, round two, and Ayat coming out now, coming forward, pushing his guy back.
And he took the central position of the octagon.
Yeah, but Bablu fending him off very well with kicks and knees.
That's a lovely kick there, low kick from Bablu.
Yes, both men clinching now in the centre of the cage. Bablu making very good use of those knees. Ayat definitely looking for the takedown.
That was a good throw there. That was a
very good jostle in the middle of the cage.
It's been non-stop action here again.
Bablu with some very good knees there. Ayat with a very nice takedown there.
Bablu with his mouth wide open.
Yeah, that would have taken a little bit out of him. And as you can see, Bablu there on the ground, closing the half guard.
There are gyms across the UK. We've got representing MMA unit from Coventry. We've also got Blackbeard from Slough, and we also have Tau MMA from Birmingham,
and 313 from London.
Absolutely, 313 bringing it as always.
Ayat now has to watch his posture here, but he's raining down those huge body shots.
Seems to be quite a lot of apprehension in the crowd here, not knowing which way it's going to go at the moment.
And to me, this is another dominant round by Ayat.
It is indeed.
Just grinding him out, and look at that elbow.
And does that, in that position there, Eddie, are these instructions that they receive from their corner? Is it clear to hear them?
Guys, let's make some noise for both fighters. What a great second round. They're going to come for the third and final round, and that's what it's all about. Anyone that's ever competed in that octagon knows how difficult it is. Put your hands together and show some respect for both fighters. Let's keep the hype up, guys.
Third and final round, you ready?
Here we go, third and final round. Both fighters come to the centre, both still looking very fresh.
What does Bablu need to do, Eddie?
Bablu needs to hold the distance, start to beat him up a little bit, and then when Ayat's not expecting it, take the takedown. But I can tell you this, look at Ayat's calves. This guy has some really good wrestling. Nice leg kick there by Ayat. Returned by Boblu.
I would imagine Boblu's hoping to take this in the third round.
I think Boblu's concerned about the exactly that, the takedown. Ayat has to watch that guillotine now. He has to grab hold of that wrist because he can still be finished in that position.
I noticed Ayat managed to move out of that position. What should Boblu have done there?
Probably should have pinned him a little more, but he's done okay. He's done pretty good. He's still in a good position, but if I was Boblu, I'd switch to the back, but he's left it a little too late. Ayat now pushing the pace, pushing his man into the fence, and Ayat's going to try and secure a takedown from over here, probably a single leg from here. Again, very nice trip takedown there from the back from Ayat.
And there's been so much variation tonight. We've seen so many variations in fighting. The crowd have been thoroughly entertained tonight.
Ayat again, still working them body punches. Last 10 seconds of the round.
And the ref is allowing him to stay there.
Yeah, the ref won't stand them up because Ayat's still working. He's still punching, he's still working.
It's an excellent fight, Eddie. Very, very technical fight from both fighters.
Very, very technical fight.
It's been a great fight. Put your hands together for both fighters. We have a winner. All three judges voting in favor of the winner. From the blue corner, Ayat Loristani. And put your hands together for his gallant performance, Boblu Chowdhury.
And presenting the winner's medal, he's one of our main sponsors from Evoca, Intersal.
No doubt we're going to get a passionate crowd from Coventry here again, supporting you. All your brothers are going to be here, mashallah, in your corner. What's it mean to you when they come out and support you like this?
Well, it's them that really give me the the drive, because after the first fight, morale's went a little bit down. Obviously when you come in and you don't have that much experience, you lose your first fight. But the thing is, it's the brothers that they give you phone calls and texts, and they tell you Hafsab, it doesn't matter if you lost, you're still our champion. So if this is what they expect of me, this is what I'm gonna do.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Dawood Ashik. I'm from Coventry. My club is the MMA unit. My style is MMA, and the message for my opponent is, let's get it on.
Name's Numan Khalid, 30 years old, from Slough, fighting out of NFM, representing Blackbeard MMA. Style is MMA, and message to my opponent is, I'm looking forward to the fight.
Dawood Ashik.
Let's fight now! Go! Get closer, man.
He stands at 5'9". He's the head coach at Blackbeard Gym in Slough. It's Numan Khalid!
Wow, huge support for Norman Khalid. 30 years old, 65.7 kilograms, 5'9", with a record of 4 fights, 1 draw, no losses.
Eddie, this is going to be a fight and a half.
2 of the head coaches, 1 from Blackbeard MMA and 1 from the MMA unit.
There's a lot of experience that's going to be coming into this into the octagon tonight, and there's a lot of support for both fighters.
Fighting from MMA unit, in Coventry. Let's give a welcome to Mohammed Ashik.
Unbelievable support for Mohammed Dawood Ashik, 41 years of age, 65.3 kgs, 5'8" 1 and 1, his fight record, representing MMA unit from Coventry.
Guys, remember this guy's a veteran here. This is the 3rd time he's been here now. Each and every time he puts in a better performance. The experience is playing into his hands. He's looking for a great win tonight. He's up against a fearsome opponent, but he knows and he's confident in his own ability.
And obviously this is a title fight.
Here we go. Both fighters come out and touch gloves. Norman very tentative here.
Yeah, I think the experience between both of them is going to show tonight.
And Naman there with a very good knee to the body.
And Mohammed's pressed up against the fence at the moment.
And Naman there just appears to be the stronger of the two.
I asked Mohammed why he came into cage fighting.
And Noman just dragging his man around the fence.
And Mohammed told me he wants to be a good role model for children. And he's certainly doing that now.
That was a great takedown there from Mohammed Dawood. Very nice inside leg trip. Mohammed now on the back of Noman. Mohammed really wanting that takedown there. And gets it. What we would call Toyota pass, a bull pass, when he throws the legs around the body, landing with a knee on stomach. But again, Noman doing really good defensive work there with his legs.
Both fighters seem to be very calm at the moment, Eddie.
And Noman back up to his feet in a great job.
Again, a good knee there from Mohammed Dawood Ashik.
Leg kick. Naman again stopping the body lock takedown. Oh, that kick just echoed around the auditorium.
Eddie, I feel hurt.
Naman definitely the stronger of the two. But Mohammed, he's not backing up. He's coming forward. Great takedown there from Noman, but Mohammed's now landed himself in an awkward triangle position. We could potentially see Noman go for the triangle or the armbar here and finish this. No, Mohammed way too experienced for that. Pops out of it. And Mohammed again getting the mount. Noman managing to put the knee wedge inside and elevate him off.
And this is tireless energy from both men.
Yeah, Mohammed good there with the head and arm tie up from standing.
Very underutilized foot stomps in UKMMA.
Good first round there for both guys.
Exciting first round there.
Remember, this is a title fight. It's going to go for 3
opportunity.
I think it's safe to say the feeling out period has passed now. Some serious, some heavy kicks to the chest area there. Round 2, fighters touch gloves, and here we go. We can expect some more heavy kicks from Naman. In his corner he has Matt Houghton, a very experienced MMA fighter, someone who I actually coach and train with over in Windsor.
Dawood needs to do something to change the momentum of the fight. Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
You can see now every time that leg kick happens, you see Mohammed jump, because after a while those leg kicks they take take a toll. And a very nice leg kick and catch from Mohammed, but a very nice counter sweep by Numan.
Absolutely, he's taken on his back now. He's holding his right foot, left foot with his right hand. Now, I'm watching him. Is he waiting to go for a submission?
Yeah,
He's not striking a lot.
Yes, I think exactly that. I think he should be more aggressive with the strikes on the ground and not try to turn this into a grappling match. He should do the damage on the ground.
And surely should be his corner instructing him to do that now.
Yeah, you would think that they would be. And Mohammed should stop throwing strikes on the ground and doing the damage on the ground.
And just on cue there, we had some knees to the body.
Very heavy knees there from Mohammed.
And Numan just asking his supporters to make some noise for him. He's clearly not in any trouble there then, Eddie.
It appears that Numan is just resting under there.
Yeah, I don't know whether the referee's going to bring him back into the centre and make them start again.
Cornerman getting a little bit anxious there, moving around the cage.
There's a lot of passion here.
Mohammed really making a comeback in this round.
That was a much stronger round for Mohammed there.
Mohammed there breathing quite heavily, but I also saw Numan walk back to his corner very disorientated, so I'm interested to see
It's
who
the
has
third
this
and
round.
final round coming up,
Final
guys.
round.
Remember, these are 3 5-minute rounds. It's a title fight.
That can't be
it's
easy.
all going to be happening.
I probably earned a bit of a break as they go into the third and final round.
And you can hear the crowd going absolutely wild in here.
It's been non-stop action and non-stop.
Here we go, third and final round.
Non-stop participation from the crowd here tonight, Eddie.
You see every time the man lands that kick, Mohammed winces because he's hitting that same spot every time.
And he's trying to go into for the clinch. That would suit his game.
Oh, huge takedown there by Mohammed. And he's used that takedown every time. Numan doing a great defensive work with his legs there.
I've had the opportunity to watch a lot of fighters bringing a lot of talent into the octagon tonight. There's a lot of skill involved. There's a lot of dedication to the sport.
Endless hours in the gym learning the various arts that make this art.
And bringing all of that together for orphans in need.
And Mohammed now going after the Americana here. Numan looking for the way out, but that isn't the way out. That's very nice escape there by Numan.
I thought that was going to be it then, to be honest.
Yeah, Numan did very, very good.
He did not give up, and that is the fighting spirit that we've got used to with UKMMA.
Oh, very nice sweep there by Numan. And I would have thought we would have seen a scramble from Numan, but he appears to be really tired. And another sweep then by Numan as well.
Remind me again, how old are these fighters, Eddie?
One is 41, which is Mohammed Daoud, and Numan Khalid is 30.
Amazing.
Mohammed giving an amazing account of himself.
Absolutely amazing. Fans are on their feet again, watching these two fight. It's been a real pleasure.
What a war. Youssef, we have a fight in the house tonight.
We have a fight indeed.
Both fighters exhausted.
They're putting everything on the line now.
See Numan going for that leg over and over, that front leg of Mohammed.
This is what champions are about.
Every time Numan throws that kick, the crowd roar.
How are they still both standing with the amount of energy that they've used?
Another great takedown there from Mohammed.
Surely he'll need to take some rest here, Eddie.
Numan's now going to start throwing these big bomb leg kicks. Mohammed should be prepared to catch them.
Stop the takedown then.
I think we're coming close to the end of the round.
Again, some lovely knees there by Newman. Returned there by Dawood.
And the man's still looking for these knees.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to be leaving this in the ring tonight. All of that energy as the final bell goes.
Wow. What a great end to the round.
What a spectacular end to the evening.
Wow, mashallah, what an amazing fight.
The crowd has just erupted.
Okay, brothers in attendance, we have a split decision. The judges couldn't really call this one. We went to the judges' scorecard. It's gone 28-29 to Numan Khalid. It went 28-29 to Muhammad Dawood. And the deciding one, it's gone 28-29. And the winner in the blue corner, Muhammad Dawood Ashik. He is the new featherweight UKMMA title holder.
Guys, it's been an amazing night. Youssef, it's been a pleasure. UKMMA, what a great show. My name's Eddie Cohn, and I'll see you at UKMMA 4.